Hello friends, welcome to my channel. This video gives you 5 high yield or frequently asked questions in the FMGE and NEET PG examination. So the first question is, which of the following is a feature of ante-mortem hanging? So some of you may know the answer before seeing the options. So let's see the options and get into the answer. First, pale and dry ligature mark, salivary dribbling, no neck injuries, congested face. So the answer is salivary dribbling is a positive or a significant finding or a feature of ante-mortem hanging. Why? Because it is considered that a person has been alive when at the time of hanging. Whereas why not the other three option? First is the ligature mark becomes pale and dry once a person is dead, because when he is alive there will be presence of vital reaction, so it won't be pale and dry if the person was alive. That means in an ante-mortem case. No neck injuries means it is to confuse you that no neck injuries means it means ante-mortem hanging. No, sometimes there might be neck injuries as well. The last option, congested face, is mostly seen in strangulation cases. So here the answer is salivary dribbling is a feature of ante-mortem hanging. So the next one is, the term pugilistic attitude is typically seen in very important question, very frequently asked. So A, drowning, B, hanging, C, fire burn victims, D, hypothermia. So the answer is fire burn victims. Pugilistic attitude, that almost similarly resembles boxing. So that is a clue. So it is seen in fire burn victims. The reason is because the muscle proteins, the actin and the myosin gets contracted. It is not a sign of struggle, because many of them gets confused saying that this is seen in struggle, not in burns, right? So this is a picture of pugilistic attitude. Because of the contraction of the proteins, the joints gets flexed and the fist is clenched. So this is a boxers and fencers attitude seen in burns case. The third MCQ is, in judicial hanging, death occurs primarily due to. So the options are strangulation, carotid artery compression, cervical spine fracture, and asphyxia. So the answer is cervical spine fracture, because in judicial hanging, when the person or the police who is accompanying, who is asked to pull the lever, when he pulls the lever, the head just hangs just immediately down instantaneously, causing the cervical vertebra to fracture at the level of C1, C2, causing a hangman's fracture. You will be ruling out the other mechanisms like venous congestion, cerebral ischemia, asphyxias, because those are all slow mechanisms. Judicial hanging is an instantaneous death due to cervical vertebral fracture. Very commonly asked one-liner. The next question is, Casper's dictum relates to the rate of decomposition in. This is a one-liner. It is a memory question. So let us see the options. Air, water, soil, blood, liver, kidney, light, moderate and dark skin, summer, winter and monsoon. So Casper's dictum is a rate of decomposition is air, water and soil with a ratio of 1:2:8. So you have to remember this, right? So this helps us in estimation of time since death. So for example, in air it takes 1 week, in water it takes 2 weeks, in soil it takes 3 weeks. So this is the ratio. Remember, with the mnemonic, all worms sting: air, water, soil. And the last MCQ is, which of the following is used to detect semen in forensic samples? So which of the following tests? Benzidine test, acid phosphatase test, Kastle-Meyer's test, and luminol test. This is a very common question asked in FMG, NEET PG, and MBBS MCQs as well. So the answer is acid phosphatase test. Why not the other three? Because the benzidine, Kastle-Meyer, luminol test are used for detection of blood. This acid phosphatase test is the only test which is used for semen, and you'll have to remember it is a presumptive test. That is an initial test, not the confirmatory test. And a little tip about this acid phosphatase test is, this acid phosphatase enzyme is from the prostate, and the inference of this test gives a color purple. So prostate, purple, phosphatase test. So you can remember this acid phosphatase test is for semen detection, which is a presumptive test. So this is all about the 5 frequently asked questions in your examination. So if you like it, kindly share it to your friends and drop a comment. How much did you score out of 5? And I've added a PDF link of the MCQs with solutions for the answers and ruling out as well. And I'll see you all in the next video. See you. Bye bye.